Greetings, fellow masters. It is I, the bell tolls. Today I have another servant farming guide, as I've noticed my recent King Hassan one is doing quite well. If you found me through that, then welcome. Farming awaits you here. Speaking of, you can expect me to alternate between material farming and servant farming guides. That way, there's always some variety and I can stay ahead of the curve on servant releases. For today's servant, we have Mysterious Heroine X Alter, our favorite little Sith Lord. She's a 5-star single target berserker with a quick NP, and that's about as technical as I'm gonna get. This is the farming guide after all, not a how to use this servant breakdown. I could do that, but there are much more in-depth channels that already cover that kind of thing. So, let's get to it. As far as experience goes, she's like any other 5-star servant. 375 berserker experience cards to get her to 90, 450 if they aren't berserker. 627 berserker experience to get her to 100, 753 non-berserker. 5 grails and 55 million QP if you're going for that. You get it. For Ascension, MHX Alter is going to need 17 Berserker pieces, 17 Berserker monuments, 18 Dragon Fangs, 20 Knight medals, 9 Lunugos, and 5 reverse scales. 4.4 million QP total. Not too bad. The skills are where it gets bad. Here's what you'll need. 51 blue Berserker gems, 51 red Berserker gems, 51 gold Berserker gems, 90 Knight medals, 108 Dragon Fangs, 54 Black Tallow, 30 Gallstones, and 3 Lores. Also, I haven't mentioned this before, but I should probably start. You'll need 163.2 million QP to max all 3 skills. Nothing is worse than being QP locked on a servant, whether it's ascending or skilling, so keep that in mind and hit some doors if you're running low. Now, where do we acquire these coveted materials? Like any other servant, your pieces, monuments, and skill gems can be found in the Berserker daily quests. Luckily for you, we're about to have a half AP week of training grounds, so now's the time to stock up on Ascension mats and skill gems. 10 AP is best for blue gems, 20 AP for red gems, blue gems, and pieces, and 40 AP for gold gems and monuments. First up are Dragon Fangs, which are dropped the most at Deming in America. It's a node full of Rider Wyverns, and only the last wave is really anything to worry about. Assassins, go. If you didn't farm the devil out of Narrowfest last year, you might be a little low on great Knight medals. To fix that, you can head over to Royal Castle in Camelot. This node is full of beefy enforcement knights and capped off by a Shadow Gawain, so grab some archers and start firing, or throwing, or shooting. Archer is a weird class. Heading into the gold mats now, we have Black Tallow, or as we call it on NA, Black Beast Grease. Like all gold mats, it's awful, and the best place in NA only has an 18% drop rate. It only gets slightly better with Agartha, so this is one you might be relying on events for. Or maybe you farm Sabnock a bunch of times and still have some. If you're forced to farm it though, head over to Northern Hill in Babylon. This one has 2 waves of riders, then throws a curveball 200k assassin in the final wave, so a single target caster will help. For Lunugos, Babylon is the place to be. Bloodfort to be specific. It only consists of riders and it's a rare 2-wave node, but the final wave is 2 big boys that will most likely need an NP for each of them. Dragon's reverse scales used to be a pretty painful mat, only being available in training grounds, but with Babylon we've gotten a consistent place to farm it. Of course, it's still a less than 10% drop rate, so these mainly come from events unless you're a hardcore farmer. Head over to Nippur and start slaying some dragons. This node is all Lancers except for the big Rider Dragon on wave 3. Your final mat is Gallstones, which I also covered in the King Hassan video. The best place for it hasn't changed, Mount Ebba in Babylon. All Berserkers. Get some fat AoEs and Jalter for the final boar. And that's about it for this farming guide. Everything you need to max out Mysterious Heroine X Alter, the berserker with the cutest first ascension. What can I say, I like glasses. Eventually, I'll have guides for all these nodes, so just sit tight until then. I'll try to get the majority of these out this month so that you're able to farm them up before the MHX Alter banner drops. As always, thank you for watching. I gotta say, I'm very pleased at how quickly this channel is growing, and the reception has been pretty good. I'll be sure to keep the pace up for all my new and returning subscribers. With that, I'll take my leave. Farewell, fellow masters. May your farming be bountiful, and may the bell never toll for you. Until next time.